Bay, and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for 2 evenings of very comfortable accommodations here at the Best Western in North Bay, and I do want to sincerely thank you for the 2 nights of accommodation.
Oh, it was our pleasure.
And we'll be looking forward to our next Best Western place. So thank you very much.
You may be aware of it. Our association, specifically our branch, number 15 branch, are sponsoring the Dare Hockey Dream Draw again this year. Last year it was very successful. For those of you that aren't familiar with the Dream Draw, I'll give you a very brief overview. Paul Harrison, some of you probably know, he works in South Porcupine. He used to be a member of the NHL hockey teams, the North Stars, Toronto Maple Leafs, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo. He's now the regional Dare coordinator for the Northeast region. Carson bestowed upon him that position there just about a month and a half or 2 months ago. It was a position that was created especially for Paul. What it does, or what Paul does, is he promotes the DARE program throughout the Northeast region, and what he hopes to do is expand it province-wide. I've got the clap on that.
More great?
More great.
What the hell is that?
Thanks, Jason. It's going to sound a little light, but we are going to have our own draw, 12 South branch. We've got compliments of Brother Jim Maxwell. He donated some native gloves with the OPP on them. We're going to be making up some tickets, and I think Cindy has volunteered to do that.
Just did.
And they're going to be $2 a ticket, and we're going to make the draw sometime just before Christmas, and then the idea is that we're hopefully going to support a family, or hopefully a couple families for some Christmas presents or whatever in one of our areas that we police. So that's coming. I'm going to turn the meeting over now to Jeff Dagg, and he's got a few things to say about a special guest that we have.
Lee and I have the same height, so we don't have too much trouble with that. That's why we get along so well. For those who may have come late and not had the introduction earlier, it was my pleasure earlier in the week to meet an outstanding individual by the name of George Marcello, who's kind of dwarfed by Jason, but he's sitting over there beside Jason. George is a liver transplant recipient some 5 years ago, and living a healthy life now, and decided to take it upon himself to raise awareness countrywide and worldwide in relation to organ donations and the appalling low numbers. You may have heard in the news today that donations are up by 40%, but at the end of the story they say it's up from 12 to 17% of people that donate their organs after death. So I met George on Wednesday when he came to North Bay, and he was still nearby today, so I invited him to come, and I'd like him to say a few words, and he has to get on his way because he's got another full day of walking tomorrow. He's heading west. But I'd like him to say a few words, and then we may have a little something for him. Come on up, George. Walks at a fast pace too if you're walking with him.
I guess I'm the same height as you guys. First of all, I hope everybody enjoyed their meal. I know I have, and I hope we're not putting a damper to things talking about organ donations after we eat. I don't know if our timing's good here. Anyways, today is day 94 of a 520-day walk that I'm attempting to do. And in that time, we're going to be covering 491 cities and towns where we have scheduled press conferences in each town. And so far, I have to tell you, it's really been a success. We've started our journey in Toronto on June the 20th, where we ceremoniously lit the Torch of Life. It's an Olympic torch, it's a real Olympic torch that was ceremoniously lit up by Mayor Mel Lastman, who afterwards, by the way, washed my feet. And I don't know if that's a Jewish thing. But anyways, it got me off to a good start, and since then we've been going from community to community, encouraging people to you know, sign their donor cards and express the wish to the family, and to help and lobby with us so that the government can get involved with this with the same enthusiasm that I'm finding with the people that I'm running across. And if we can get all that going, I think just the optimistic report that Jeff said about the increase we had this morning, I think we'll be able to do a lot better. As a Canadian, I'm not happy with being the lowest organ donating country of the world. And, you know, I know many other Canadians